God has a sense of humor.
He does.
All right.
Sure.
So where does laughing with God
Okay.
end and making fun of God begin?
Okay.
Like if I do it too much?
All right. Okay. I'm following you.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. So, all right, let's look at what constitutes blasphemy.
Okay.
Okay. So a few different things. Number one.
Okay.
Okay. So we are cursing, mocking, ridiculing, defaming the name of God by what we say.
Okay.
Okay. Number two would be in our actions. And this is those that specifically know the will of God, the commands of God, the promises of God, and are choosing to disobey him. Okay.
Okay.
So this is like willful, intentional disobedience.
Okay. I didn't realize that blasphemy was also like just sinning.
Yeah.
I thought it was I had to say something.
Right.
So,
So it's more than just, the Bible portrays it as more than just verbal.
Okay.
They can be actions, can blaspheme God as well.
Okay.
All right. So, and again, willfully disobeying God, his commandments, and then worshiping other gods or idols.
Okay.
Okay. Again, when you know better. Okay. And then the third one that we read or we looked at was claiming to be God.
Okay.
So I think that you're right. God has a sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think God can take things from us. Like, in other words, when we're upset, when we're angry, when we're, God, why didn't you do this? God, why weren't you here? God, why did you, like, that's not blaspheming God. That's, you're maybe asking questions of God. You may be angry at God. And even to say, like, I hate you, like, that's not, like, God can take all of that in the midst of our anger and our grief.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's the intentional, like, mocking, ridiculing, cursing God, where that's where that line is.
So I have to like want to make him mad.
Or you're wanting
I want to.
Yeah.
Is this how I feel when I'm saying it type thing?
This is, I think, an intentional thing.
Okay.
This is like I'm intentionally choosing to mock, to ridicule.
Okay.
So does that help?
Sort of.
Okay. So I think that's when we know we're like entering into blasphemy territory.
Okay. When I'm doing it on purpose.
Yes.
Or when I mean it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think, yes, both of those things.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought this was going to be worse for me, but turns out I'm pretty perfect.
Oh, right. That's exactly my thoughts too.